Hey guys, welcome back. This is Vignesh here. In this particular topic, we're going to see how to use a GGShield to scan our repository for secrets or incidents in a multiple ways. Okay, so let me go into my blog. So this is my blog over here. Let it load. Okay, as you can see here, my page is loaded. Let me go into this category Git Guardian. And as we already seen how to use this GGShield like tool in our repository to avoid committing client secrets, right? So we are continuing this part of this playlist. We are going to see how to scan the complete Git repository, including the histories for multiple secrets that was already committed, right? Okay, so let me go over this post. So this is just a preamble to the setup. If you have not completed the installation part and other stuffs, please go through this first topics. It was all listed down clearly over there. Okay, let me go into this type one over here. How to scan this local Git repository. Let me click this one. So all you have to do is navigate to your Git repository and then open the Git bash from that particular folder, right? Let me go into the Git repository. There we have. So we have this Git repository over here. Let me right click, open the Git bash over here. All right, that's done. Let me go back to this blog post once again. So once we open this Git bash, so this is the command, guys. So GGShield scan and then repo followed by a full stop. Let me copy this over here and then let me go to this git bash directly. Okay, let me paste and then let me put enter. So as soon as I did that one, you can see here this is just a warning, like since this scan is already duplicated, we can ignore this thing and it starts to scan this commits and it already done. As you can see here, we in the current repository we had only around 16 commits, so it just ran very fast and it completed within a fraction of a second, right? So it indicates we don't have any commits that are present in our repository that is currently there in this git folder, right? There could be circumstances. It could also indicate if you had committed any the secrets in your remote repository. It could also indicate like it will show the list of secrets that detected from this particular scan command. So that's the one thing. And also this particular command works only in your local git repository. It is also known that whatever the clone, whatever the commits bracket you have pulled in your local, it will only run inside the particular commit. So it will never ever pull the particular repository latest from the git, and it will not run like that. So it will first go inside the particular git folder and it will check only the commits that are present in your local system, right? So this is the first way that we can deal with this thing. And there is another one that we need to be informed is, let me go into the project once again. If you do this scan and repo, it won't detect that particular thing. The reason why is it will only detect the commits which are already merged into your git local, right? So it won't check for any files inside your git folder. That is the one thing that you have to make sure and you have to remember, because like we are trying to commit the git and we have failed. The reason is like we had this incidents present over here, so it is not allowing us to push the secret into git, right? So but here it is scanning only the git repository, which means like whatever the stashes or whatever the commits that you had did, it will only gone through all these commits and it provided the result. So this is the one thing that you have to remember. Okay, let us go into the next step and next procedure. Scan the repository for the secrets and export the secrets and incidents to the JSON file. So you had gone and you had searching for the secrets, but it will list down all those secrets present in the command prompt, which will sometime will be little tedious for you to go and check in which class file it is present or in which path file it is present, right? So in order to overcome all this, GGShield has provided this particular command to export all the secrets into any file that you desire. So in this particular command, I had modified a little bit to show the secrets, because in the last command you have seen it was not showing this secret explicitly, right? It has just indicated with the asterisk mark over here. So what if you wanted to find the secret present, and if you wanted to replace this secret on a whole from your workspace, this won't be beneficial for us, right? So if suppose it was there in the history, and if it was not there now, it would be impossible, that it would be little tedious for you to go and remove this secret without having this full secret string, right? So instead we can use this little bit customization or option hyphen show hyphen secrets, which will explicitly show the secrets, and it will export this to the JSON file, right? So let me copy this one, and before that, even though if you run it now, you won't be able to see this secrets now, because we haven't committed any secrets now, right? So let us do some cheating over here. As we already had one file with the incidents in the staging file, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the commit. Let me type. I'm going to do the commit. Obviously it is going to say like you already have this instance present over here, you cannot commit this file. But as we already seen, we have an option to cheat the git, right? So we can put this option like hyphen no hyphen verify. So what will happen is, it will never run this pre-hook, it will directly commit this without doing anything. Okay, let us go and bypass this thing. I'm going to type no verify over here. So what it does is, so it is going to merge these changes into your local git folder. Don't worry, because this is have not been pushed into this remote git yet, so it is just in your local git, right? So what I'm going to do, so let me go and repeat this GGShield scan repo, right? So what it has to do now, what it has to do this time is, it has to show our incidents. It has to show our instance in this file, like, okay, we have found one incident which is a violation. Let us go and check here. All right, so as we have already confirmed, this is showing this incident present in this file. So now we had bypassed this git, and we had committed this file, committed the secret into our local git repository. So now we are good to find, we are good to use this command to show how many secrets are there, and how many instances it were there, and what are all the files it was present. So it will list down everything into a JSON file, right? So what I'm going to do, let me copy this one. Let me go into the git bash. Let me paste it, right? Okay, so now I have pasted this command over here. Change this drive into F. See what it happens. Let us wait for the scan to complete. Okay, all right. So now the scan is completely done for 17th commit, including the latest commit on. So let us go and see this F drive. There you can see the secrets already written over here. Let me go and open this file. So there you can see it is printed in the JSON format, right? So let me copy this thing. Let me go to Google and then format this particular JSON string. You can use any website. For this time being, I'm using this code beautify. So I'm going to paste it over here. String that is violated in our commit, and it was also showing this line start, and it's also showing which line and which index it was present there, right? So by doing this incident, or by doing this this particular activity, we'll be able to collect the incident. Okay, so this is the incident that is reported, and let me copy this over here, and let me go and find in my particular workspace in what are the places it is available, so that if I found this thing, I'm going to do the particular remediate action to solve this the incidents, right? So that will be helpful for the people. So that is the reason, like, I'm pretty much encouraging this particular type 2 execution. So this is done. Let me come to this type 3. So yeah, so in this type 3, what if if you want to do if you want to check the particular repository which you don't have to clone into your local, right? So there are some instances. Assume that if I wanted to let me go into this particular git repository. So in order to give you a demo, what I had did, I had cloned this particular project from my local, and I had to manually inject the token, and then I had to run this command, right? So what if if the secrets are already there which you think, and if you wanted to run this command in your remote repository, right, this is also a provision which will run this command in the entire GitHub and it will provide the result in the JSON. Okay, let us do now, but before that we wanted to push this committed files, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a command git push. So it is going to push all those objects into the remote folder. As you can see here, this is the particular branch is already pushed to the remote. Let us go and confirm whether it is actually did this activity or not. Okay, as you can see here, it updated, and let us go again to our this git bash command prompt. So what I'm going to do, so in this particular activity, I'm not going to clone this entire repository. What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this particular command which has all the GitHub information and as well as the options as well. So I'm going to go into this git bash. I'm going to paste this over here. So in this particular activity, I'm going to change the folder path to F, the different file name called all. Okay, let us do the command over here. So what it does is, in the background, it is reaching the particular GitHub repository in the remote, and it is starting the scan. Oh, and it is already done because we had only limited number of commits, right? So let us go there, the particular folder, and you can analyze whether it had found any other instance. Let us copy this thing again, go to this JSON beautifier, paste it over here. Let me zoom out a little bit so that you can see this side by side. Yeah, there you go. I don't want to see asset tree. As you can see here, it was showing the same thing. The reason is we had not done any other incident or any other commit. So it is going to show the same commit. So as you can see here, both are intact. So this particular command, it is helpful for the people who wanted to do the scan in the scan in the remote repository without without cloning it to the local. So and then there is one more command which scans a particular path recursively for the secrets inside your repository. In this case, if you provide this option recursive, it will not only run the files which are present in the local, it will also take the the subfolders and subfolders into the subfolders. It will go till the end, and it will go through all the files. So as you can see here in the screenshot, it is already showing like that. So let us copy this thing. Let us go into our git bash. Let us do the activity. In this thing, you can also manipulate this this particular command to check the remote repository as well, but in this case I'm going to stick to only the local repository, which is the local folder which I'm having. If you want to do this scanning in the particular path in the remote file, you have to forward the / and you have to provide the particular path of the folder, right? So it is as simple as that. So let me copy it again. So I'm going to paste this thing, and I'm going to do the recursive option. Okay, see here, the folder path that we have provided is wrong. Let's go, let's update this. Yeah, so as you can see here, it is giving you the confirmation upfront, like if the 3 files are going to be scanned, you want to continue. So enter Y. See, as you can see here, like it is already ready this thing, and it was showing that okay, so these are the entropy secrets we found. So this is type of particular the command that you can go on. So it's an integer folder or integer file, right? So you can also do this exact command to check for the particular file. So instead of providing the path, you can also provide the file as well. So right, so I'm just going to go back one step, and then I have to enter the forward with a class. Okay, so this is the class field, right? So if I do this activity and In this case, even if you provide this recursive, even if you don't provide the recursive, it won't matter. So let us go without this recursive, and it should again scan only the particular file. As you can see here, it is shown this click incident, right? And this is the type, and yeah, that's it. So with this particular type of command, like, we come to an end. And this is going to be a little bit very short video where I have discussed only about the different types of secret scanning and stuffs like that, right? So in this upcoming video, we'll be talking about okay, we had already I mean, manually intervened by providing the secrets, and we pushed the secrets into the git, right? So what is the remediate action? So how do we remove those secrets? How do we not only remove those secrets, we're going to remove the entire traces of history from the git repository, right? So all these scenarios we'll be talking about in the upcoming videos. So keep subscribed. Thank you. Thanks for your support.